we're back. Finally, after many, many months of cancellations and conventions and sickness. Oh, man. Sickness. But we're all back and healthy, I assume. Everybody healthy?
Hmm?
Are you all healthy? Yeah? No? Okay. Good enough to play Dungeons and Dragons. Okay. Okay. When we last left our heroes, they went down a hallway, turned a corner, and saw a beholder. And we ended there. Probably because 5th edition combat takes a while. Or maybe because we were narratively ending on a cliffhanger.
Yep.
Take your pick. Okay, so we had Corvin and Tenrail turning the corner and seeing this creature in the vault of the ceiling of this massive chamber. And the creature, I think you all deduced was a beholder. But it looks a little odd. I don't know how many of your characters would have ever seen or know of a beholder. Those of you from Waterdeep all know about Xanathar, probably. So you might have a cursory understanding. If you would like to roll, I don't know what that would be. Probably nature or history, depending on what your
Arcana.
Arcana. Yeah, that's the word. Thank you. I'm a little rusty.
Oh man, no one's good at Arcana. What's wrong with you? 13.
Oh, I rolled it as Auric, but that was my stats.
Okay, so Auric, no. Rosie would know then that Arcana. This is definitely a beholder. It looks like a beholder, but its skin is rotting, and you can see some of the eye stalks are bent and deformed. There's kind of a gray color and dark smelly texture to it. Not that you can smell texture, but it's sort of doesn't look like it's alive. Around its big eye are these white paint with these kind of radiating lines coming from the center out. And we can do a history check to see if you know what that is.
Books are for nerds.
9.
I am less good at history.
Have fun. So the lines are probably war paint. Who knows?
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but this thing's alive, even though it doesn't look like it should be. And it's descending from the vault, and the eyes are coming down and looking at you, and mouth opens up to this sort of gnarly array of teeth that are rotting and falling out. And even from 60 feet away, you can smell this rank breath coming out, descending upon, wafting down from the ceiling. And so, yeah, this is where you're at. This thing is definitely going to attack. And Tenrail, you're first. What do you want to do?
Okay.
So is he ground level at this point?
No, he's up in the vaulted ceiling. He's about 60 feet up.
All right. So I can't really hit him because my whole thing is, punching things.
That attitude.
But Marin will shoot him with a crossbow bolt for sure. So we'll do that first.
Marin is your dwarf sidekick.
Can Marin make it in there?
He's more of a colleague, but a lesser paid one. What am I doing? So,
Marin a rogue?
No, he's. I'm not sure what he is. I think he's just a fighter. Yeah, and it doesn't look like I set up the bow attack. Well, actually, this is two different things. I have short bow on a sheet, which I assume you did, but I think we talked about him having a crossbow. But I suppose it doesn't matter. I'll just do it. All right.
So yeah, it's a strong shot. The bolt hits this creature. Let's assume it's a crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
The bolt just sinks into its rotting flesh. I mean, it looks like it probably hurt it, but you really can't tell for sure.
Okay. So Tenrail will we'll move his token. We'll move Tenrail to center of the room and take a look-see I'm going to move him like where I think he's going to descend, ready to pound him.
Yep, that's about right. Also, as you get that close, you can hear there's fighting coming in from the other room. Clanks of swords and shouting. It's almost like a brawl going on in there, from what you can tell.
And these are 5 feet, not 10 feet, right?
Yes, I believe so, but let me double check.
And how high is he?
60 feet up.
If you guys can levitate me, this will be awesome. Or
hold on. I'm looking up the jumping rules because haste doubles your speed. So I'm on it, and I have plenty of time to read.
Or you could whoosha me, or use wires. I don't know. But I know as soon as that thing comes down, he's dust. So
I did not prep jump today.
What is wrong with you?
Okay.
Yeah, these squares are 5 feet. I just double checked. So, all right. So you're in position, and is Merrick going to stay back where he is?
I moved Marin to like where the front of the tunnel, so maybe right there. Yeah, I think I'm on the far side of this beholder thing, and the other thing I'm hoping to do by going to the middle is having it have its attention towards me. Although with 8 eyes, it really doesn't matter, right?
Keep the big eye on you.
One of the guys looks bent and rotting off, so it might be more like 7. So Corvin, you're the only other one around there. It was your turn. You kind of turned a corner and saw this thing. So you see that Tenrail has come under. Yeah. Well, you have a kind of a surprise round, and then we're going to go into the turn order.
Okay.
That's why you get to go first. Anyway, so yeah, you can see Tenrail has moved underneath this beholder, and
okay, great.
The dwarf is taking a shot at it.
The bad news is the jump rules let you jump like 3 plus your strength, and your speed matters not at all. So, sorry about it. But I'm casting haste anyway. Let's see if I have it in my Roll20 character sheet so I can drop it in there. Spells. Haste.
So haste, you get a +2 to AC, Tenrail. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws. You get an additional action, which like a monk needs that.
It's in chat now.
And then that action can only be used to take an attack. Dash, and disengage, hide, or basically anything you want to do. And when that ends, you get a little bit of lethargy. Because you can't take any more moves after your next turn.
Cool.
That spell is going to last 1 minute, so basically a combat round, or for an entire combat. Yeah.
Do not let our sweet boy get hit. We need haste to stay up.
Yeah, it's concentration for me, so I'm going to hang back.
Yeah.
I can cast other instant spells, right? Just not other
absolutely.
Spells.
Yeah, and please do. You'll need them. I mean, that's fine. Whatever you want to do.
So
yeah, I got Misty Step.
Do you think I could shadow step straight up?
Oh, are there shadows up there?
Pretty big.
In the rafters?
Yeah, I mean, why would it be lit?
It's dark up there.
Yeah, land on him.
It's within 60 feet, but where would you land?
On top of him.
Yes, it is possible.
Yeah, we'll keep that in mind.
It is your turn. It is your turn. That was a surprise round.
Did I look up the grapple rules?
So if it is my turn, yeah, I will burn a key point to shadow step above him and drop on top of him. Yeah, this is if you want to do this grapply, then cool. Otherwise,
just punch him in the head.
I mean, I'm gonna punch him, but I have no idea how grappling works in 5e.
Well, it's actually I'll get out the tome later, but in summary, you would basically roll an opposed either athletics or acrobatics against an athletics or acrobatics. In this case, this creature is just going to try to pivot and get out of the way of you being on top of it. So I'm going to roll an acrobatics. I think you might, given what you're doing, probably acrobatics makes more sense than athletics. You could argue athletics if you're like grabbing onto the beholder, to not get thrown off.
Okay, so you want an acrobatics roll from me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just run it like a log roll.
Yeah. This is gonna be hilarious. I got it.
This is quiet. Okay, let me fix that.
Oh my.
Yeah. This might be over fast. So.
Yeah, I rolled 2. It just was whispered, so I'm gonna try to change the setting real quick. I don't really know how to do that. That might be an overall setting.
There's probably a checkbox somewhere that says whisper roll to GM or something like that.
So Shadow Step is my move, right? So then I have 2 attacks. I have the normal attack plus the hasted attack, right?
Yeah. The Shadow Step works, so you just kind of disappear, reappear on top of what you are now convinced is a beholder. And the beholder just sort of like, but you're on. You're like balanced, like surfing.
It could have been a giant bat in a beholder costume. Is that what you're saying?
It could have been.
Absolutely,
it could have been.
But
from this vantage point, there can be no mistake.
Mm.
But the flesh is really squishy. Like you're almost stepping on mud. And you can actually kind of sink in on one part, and you can see part of its head is sort of caving in.
Ooh.
And there's a stench of rot coming from it.
Well, that's
cute.
That's just awesome.
Tight.
People don't get out that much. Sometimes this,
All right, so I'm going to use Flurry of Blows, which gives me 2 attacks, I think, right?
You get 2 normally for your attack action, and then you can take 1 or 2 as your bonus action.
Right.
1 normally, and then 2 with Flurry.
Yeah.
And then you get an extra one for
haste.
You could do 4 or 5.
4 or 5. I'll do.
If you
4.
spend a key, you can do 5. Right?
Yeah.
I'll just do all 5. I mean, this is what I'm here for, right? I'm not here to explain things to you.
But that's an extra bonus we get for free.
Yeah.
So that's my first one, Chris.
Yeah, that hits it.
No, that doesn't.
Wow.
Need to pull out the calculator here.
Yeah, so I did 5, and it looks like 2 most likely hit, and the 5th one, I don't know.
The 5th one hit.
Okay, so that's, according to my math, 11 plus 14, that's 25.
Well, yeah.
Let's go beyond numbers. What's going on here exactly as you are striking this creature?
I am grabbing it by one of the stalks. Maybe it's gimpy one, and just punching the hell out of it and trying to boogie board this down to the ground.
How did boogie board enter your conscious?
I don't know. It's weird. It's almost as if something in the background was affecting me.
Something subconscious.
Subliminal messaging.
And especially, I want a sandwich now for whatever.
But not with all that meat. There's a lot of processed meat I ordered just now. Cholesterol, whatever. So the beholder is not only surprised, but is gnashing angrily. Except it can't gnash because you're on its head. So it's sort of like, and it's extremely upset by what's happening to it. It was just sitting there, watching, doing its job. And then this thing gets onto its head.
So Marin's going to fire the crossbow again.
Yeah, I forgot about my bonus, dude.
Yeah. I'll just do from my sheet. Yeah.
Tenrail show.
Crit.
Starring Tenrail.
Yeah, so I now I understand how I did Marin. I put his attack on mine as Marin's crossbow. But I'll fix the other sheet in a minute.
Okay, well that hits. So that is another 8 damage, right?
Yeah, actually I think it's 7. That +4 should be a +3.
So one of the bolts goes through the beholder, and this puff of rotting black flesh splatters against the wall, and you get a bit of it on you.
As long as the beholder doesn't burp while I'm on it, I think we're going to be good.
Well, unless it smells like food.
In which case, we just get
worse.
weirdly hungry.
No.
So, Rosie, there's some hubbub going on in that major chamber. You can't see much from where you are, except that you've heard some growling and yelling from some sort of monstrous beast.
Well, Tenreal ran in there and then vanished.
Yeah.
And dude keeps firing his crossbow at the ceiling. So
yeah, that's definitely what's happening.
I'm going to assume that something is up, and Fitzpatrick is going to run past me. Actually, wait, no. He takes his turn after me now. So I will move right here. Can I get a vantage point on this thing now? Like, do I see what's going on? Okay.
Definitely. It is all displayed before you in all of its gory glory.
Okay. I can't. I mean, I've got my shield out and my sword in hand, and she's like looks at her weapons and looks back up at this thing 60 feet away, and jams her sword into her shield, and it like, and one of the little lights starts to glow, and this like firebolt shoots out of it. For 10 fire damage.
Too bad you guys are rolling badly.
And then Fitzpatrick will join.
If I don't get to use one eye stalk, I'm going to be really mad.
He'll run over here. Actually, here. And then Dude Bro. Does he have any ranged attacks?
Orc? Yeah.
He's got a hand axe.
Yeah.
That's a thrown weapon.
Yeah.
All right. Actually, wait. What's the long range on a hand axe? Is 60 feet the disadvantage range or the?
I think it's 40 or 50.
I'm gonna check it right now. I think.
Does it say a range on here? Range. 20, 60. Okay, so he's at disadvantage, but he'll chuck it anyways. So 13.
That misses.
Okay.
And like.
So he runs in, sees this thing, panics, throws his hand at it, and goes back.
Tenreal's looking below. I can see it just sort of miss the beholder by several tens of feet.
I think it like doesn't quite reach the beholder. Like it arcs below it.
He's like, and then runs back like, nope, not today.
I'm noping out of this.
Yep, I'm good.
Okay, what about your pup?
The pup is just going to stand next to me.
All right.
Right there.
So from across the room, a couple of these big double oak doors crash open, and you see a Genasi woman with fiery red hair, a sword out, and she's poised for battle because she has heard this ruckus going on in here, the screaming of the beholder. You recognize this woman. She was one of those adventurers that went down into the well early on. And she is not right here in my window, so I got to pull her up. So, you know what it was? I think I made a character in D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
I think that's what I did. So anyway, she's come charging into the end of the room and is looking like she's going to take some names here. There she is. Everybody waits for the game master to get his shit together.
You are golden.
I need to make a hand axe or a crossbow. I need to make a hand crossbow.
You can buy them pretty cheap.
Yeah.
I want a
Steal 'em off of
crossbow.
one of these dudes.
Yeah, so she goes to the first person she can see, which looks like it's Rosie.
Okay.
And she starts swinging her sword. Now, when she's going down, she realizes this is not a normal swords person. This is like, she's good.
Mm-hmm.
And this sword is, she's not doing battle tactics. This is more of the kind of movement you see Tenrail doing. Right? She's coming in a very graceful, almost dance-like manner. And there's something about the way that she's swinging makes you think that, this isn't just some sort of goon.
So as she starts to swing at me, Fitzpatrick is going to use his reaction to bork at her and give her disadvantage.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I can make a good bark, but it'll blow the mic. It'll peak the mic. So,
so does she get a save against that? Is that just something?
No, it just gives her disadvantage and uses his reaction.
Okay,
Yep.
So,
I can read it. Defensive pounce. The Iron Defender imposes disadvantage on the attack roll of one creature it can see that is within 5 feet of it, provided the attack roll is against a creature other than the Iron Defender.
Oh, I'm sorry. The what?
What are you talking about?
The what? That didn't say the good boy does a thing.
Fitzpatrick's official name is Fitzpatrick, the goodest boy.
He is best boy, but also an Iron Defender. What?
Here, I'll do this. There's no button to push for defensive pounce.
So does 14 hit Rosie?
Oh no.
Neither does that one.
Only the first one is disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Well, in any case, none of those rolls hit.
Because it takes a reaction.
A bunch of bad rolls.
So she's coming in. It's very elegant, but extremely ineffective.
Yeah.
She's unnerved by the board.
Yeah, it's just like
Rosie just like calmly parries them with her rapier.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, Shido, there is. Did I do it right this time? Shido.
Yeah, thank you.
Shido. There is some clattering noises from sword fighting. There is some growling, monstrous noises. The general sounds of combat are coming from around the corner.
Yeah. I think she's going to like slide on up, get an eye around the corner, and check out like, oh, okay, there's a lady hitting my friend and a nightmare in the middle of the floor. And she's going to go, I really wish that Tenrail was somewhere else, but he's not. And I'm very annoyed that we keep talking about me being bad at fighting. So fireball. I need everyone centered on, so Tenrail, I'm sorry, Tenrail, I can't not catch you in it because Homegirl came into this.
You have advantage on your dex save.
I do. Also,
60 feet up, so it's just him.
Yeah. Are you going to put like between? Are you going to try to catch them both by shooting it in the air? Because we're still in the air.
Yeah, you're 60 feet up, and you can you can make the point of the fireball, right on the beholder.
If I put it a little lower, can I catch, what is her name?
Ashkey?
Ashkey? Can I catch Ashkey and the beholder?
Well, technically, and I had to be very specific this, the apostrophe between Ash and Key is an aleph. So you have to make the sound before a sound. So it's Ashkey.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just going to do my best to never say that again. And just call her the baddest bitch.
The baddest bitch got that pause.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I told me to call her Kiki.
Hands.
Sorry, that was passive aggressive. Anyway,
no, you're good.
The fireball could be placed. What's the range on a fireball?
It's 150 feet. And
yes,
it's a 20-foot radius. So I've got 40 feet in diameter to catch both of these kids.
Yeah, so you can. However, both of your allies will also need to roll dex to get out of the way.
Why both?
Well,
can I not center it?
Because Rosie's against the corner. Yeah, you could position it so it doesn't hit Rosie.
Sweet. There's no I love Rosie, but I'm definitely not hitting Fitzpatrick. Get out of here, all the way to the back.
Fitzpatrick has plot armor. We don't ever have to worry about
I understand. I'm just saying.
Okay, so I need
He
to do a
also can heal
dex.
himself now.
Oh. Yeah. So I need a dex save against a 15.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Tenrail.
Oh, this beholder is useless.
Oh. Oh no. Well, that was fun.
So many d6s.
Yeah.
So
That'll do.
with the advantage, it's 24.
Cool.
That's
So
my fault.
you're only going to take half damage. God, rolling with physical dice is the best thing in the whole world.
Especially for fireballs.
Yeah, I need it. I need to physically 16.
Did you just use
20.
the beholder as cover from the fireball?
If I was one level higher, I could have just avoided the fireball.
Yeah.
Oh, for with evasion?
Yeah.
Aw.
Evasion's
Do I
pretty
need-
good.
do I need to roll too? Am I in this blast?
I don't
No,
think so, but
you are not.
Ashki is.
Mhm.
So
I need to roll
a
for
dex save.
her. Yeah. Okay.
And it's 25 points of fire damage.
Jeez. Ashki is. Ooh. Oh my God! Seriously, 25
Get it.
points.
Cute. Yep.
Get wrecked.
And she's gonna
I
peek
should
around
never.
the corner
I
and
should.
go.
I should never put heart and soul into characters. NPCs
Oh, no.
should never get any love.
Well, if you've got heart and soul, that means they've got death saves, which means we can ask them questions later.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was so blinded by the 20-something number. What was the second number? 28?
Hmm?
How much damage was it?
Oh, it's 25 points of fire
25.
damage.
Okay. Oops.
So I'll take half that, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So I still have temporary hit points.
Oh wait, hold on. I
Oh,
said
yeah,
that
we still
wrong.
have our temps.
10, 20. No. I said this wrong. It is 31 points of fire damage. I can't do math very well.
Well, at this hour, I've been using calculators just to be safe.
Oh, sorry.
31, my goodness. Okay, so that sucks. Oh my God, they now both have the same number of hit points left.
Cool.
That's
and she's
hilarious.
gonna lean around the corner and go, "Fucking leave! Gross! I hate this place. Who are you? Go away!"
There's a rain of molten body parts falling down in the center of the room. I don't think anybody's underneath it, but thank God you're not, because you would stink. Ashki's been blown. She is scorched. 3rd-degree burns along her back,
Mhm.
and yeah, that was a big problem for our friends. Now, how did Tinrail make out? Let's see the acrobatics check, because
right.
the beholder is moving.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Fine forever, I guess.
Boy, close call.
It's
Close
like
call.
pretty well.
rolling natural 20s.
it's like your legs are shocks, and you're just sort of like, but it's fine.
So can we do that size check again? So Rosie walked in the room, tiny little Rosie walked in the room through a very small firebolt. And then Shido came on and threw a fireball. And I think Rosie mutters under her breath, off.
I just lean around the corner and go, "I learned it from you, Mom. I learned it from you."
All right. And Corvin still has concentration, so everything's good.
Great.
But a bunch of beefy humans with swords come charging into the room from where Ashki came from.
Cool. Is that Shido in the doorway with me?
Yes.
No. She's behind it.
She's here.
Yeah. Okay.
There's one more. Can't quite make it all over. So all of these humans come charging in. Now they all have they're shirtless, muscle bound thugs, and they have that same circle with the it looks like the sun painted on their chests. And they come charging in. They're it looks like they're already sort of in a frenzy, and they're really excited to see that there's some fighting that they get to do. they have these, morning stars in hands and clubs with spikes on them. Some of them are actual fashioned morning stars. Some of them are just clubs with spikes on them, and they're coming charged. Now, as you can see with this flood of thugs that came in, it looks like Rosie's got two going after her.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
You mentioned the rain of sluicing body parts and nastiness.
He didn't say sluicing. You did that. You did that to us.
You found a different word, a worse one.
Spraying the ground below the beholder.
Yes.
That all these guys just ran through.
Uh-huh.
Is there any sort of slipperiness that they'd have to worry about?
I I don't know if it would that much.
Okay.
But I'll make one guy roll since you bring it up. I'll make this guy who is coming towards Corvin.
Whoever was going the fastest.
Yeah, I'll make him roll to see.
Natural 1.
Oh, quit whispering, not you. He rolled a 5, by the way. I'm just gonna turn off the whisper.
Sam got a shave. Where you going? He looks like a little lamb now.
Oh, look at this buddy. Oh, side note, where is my Neil?
He's in his cage and he hates being picked up, and he'll scratch the crap out of me if I go get him right now.
Oh no. All right.
All right, so this guy here, who I'm gesturing to, just slips into on a piece of rotten flesh and falls on his ass. So he is prone, and I'm going.
Did he roll the natural 1? I was guessing.
He rolled a 5. I turned off the whisper, so you'll see the next time. But I'm going to mark his icon, so you know which one is prone.
Sweet.
Okay, good job bringing up that. Okay, so there are 2 that are going after Rosie right now.
Yeah, come get it.
Do not get it. Leave it alone.
Yeah, okay. Hi.
And they both have advantage for some reason.
Why do you think that is?
Because they're thugs. That's what the stat block says.
Is it a reckless attack? Do I get advantage back?
No, but that might happen later. It's because they're in a pack.
Oh, all right. They're like wolves.
All right, so I don't think 17 hits either, right? Well, you're like,
no.
You have a ridiculous
my AC is 20.
Oh my God, she's a brick shit house. Yeah.
Love it.
But I don't have the shield spell anymore, so I can't bump it to 25.
Oh,
what
that's
a
too
fucking
bad.
nightmare.
I need to find more fireballs for you.
Yeah, my saves are not as good as my. I'm a little ball of iron. So.
And Corvin, does 9 hit? Well, yeah, there's not one adjacent to you. So does 9 hit? Probably
I mean,
not.
come on.
Why did I even ask?
I'm a sorcerer, sure.
Oh,
I'm offended.
It hit me. Because they have advantage. So he got a 20.
Yeah, he got a 20. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, come on, man. Go lay down.
I got to wake up. What's wrong with me? Players are telling me that they got hit.
Wait, so that's 16?
No, it was 9 because he does. The way the mechanic works is if there's one of his friends next to you, he'll get an advantage. But
okay. Well, the 15 would miss me anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Now there's 1, 2.
So I took 8 bludgeoning from that dude?
Yeah.
All right, that's 8 off my temps.
1, 2, 3 are throwing javelins at Tenrail, but Tenrail, you are partially covered, so you have 2 more AC.
They should
and 2 from haste.
And kill the.
So you have 4 more AC. They're not going to hit you, but of course they're going to try. Oh, I thought they had javelins. I guess they have crossbows. My bad.
Same difference.
So do any of those hit? 2 18s?
Sorry, who was that for?
Yeah,
That was at
me.
10 rail.
And I have like a million windows open, so hold on.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that would hit.
I don't think it would with +4 AC. I might be able to find out quickly here.
I don't believe any do.
Yeah, your AC is 16, so yeah,
It's
you have a
actually
20. Yeah. Okay, so they miss all of them. They are doing a bang up job. But there are a bunch of thugs in here now, and they are rowdy and also extremely ineffective.
You mean a bunch of bitches.
You know, tomato, tomato. Corvin, what do you want to do about this nightmare?
Okay, so there's a guy right in front of me on the ground.
Yes. And there's a guy right in front of you fallen on the ground because he fell on his ass. There's a guy right behind him with his crossbow that had just loosed at 10 rail. And there are two adjacent to Rosie going at her with clubs.
Okay, well, I don't have a lot of area of effect stuff. So I know melee attacks versus prone have advantage. Would a spell touch attack have advantage?
Yes, that's a spell attack. Yeah, it would. It's the range attacks that have disadvantage.
Okay, good to know. Although I'm going to go with, am I at disadvantage to do a ranged spell in front of this guy if he's prone?
If you're aiming at the guy, yeah.
Oh, well, does he get a attack of opportunity if I step back?
When he's prone, technically yes, but I don't know. He fell on his ass, so
Yeah.
I would adjudicate no because I mean he's on his ass. So what is he going to do? He's going to like. "Ugh!"
And he probably feels embarrassed too, like really on top of it.
His pride might be a little hurt.
Yeah.
His ass
Okay.
hurts. I mean, like he hit the butt bone.
Okay.
So
I'm
no,
gonna
I think
step
in this
back to
case,
here.
he can't take a reaction.
Okay, great. I'm going to step back to here. And who's in front of me? Who is this?
That is Marin, or is it Merrick? What's his name? Merrick.
It's Marin.
Okay.
That's the dwarf.
Mage is going to step up and finally get her longsword out. Actually, I'm going to have her roll first because I need to see what she does to this guy with her longsword. Yeah, this seems like a two-handed situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's definitely a hit.
Okay, so 8 slashing damage to that guy on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And I assume he's not dead.
No, he wounded him a bit, slowed him down.
All right, so then I'm going to cast Chaos Bolt as a second level spell because it's more fun that way. And I'm just trying to refresh myself on this. Oh, wow, that's really long range. I'm trying to remember how it. I have to roll doubles on the 8s for it to jump to the next person. So actually, what I'm going to do is target the beholder with my Chaos Bolt because it has a range of 120.
Mm-hmm. That's a ranged spell attack.
And I'm going to spend a sorcery point to twin it. Or can I twin that if it can possibly jump to something else?
Yeah, you can have two targets with twinning.
Yeah, but it has to be a spell that can only target one thing. Okay,
so the way that Chaos Bolt reads, you hurl an energy at one creature in range. So yes, this is not.
Okay.
Twinning only works if you target one creature, so this is a perfect spell for it.
Okay, so I will spend remind me to mark a sorcery point because I also have too many windows open.
Okay, yeah, I have 2 computers and too many windows. I feel your pain.
Okay. Right. So that's my macro for twinning Chaos Bolt. The first one is a 26 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
With doubles on the D8. That's great. And then the next one's a 13 to hit. So that's probably a miss.
Right, that's a miss. The first one, what kind of, wait, it doesn't matter what kind of damage, but it does kind of aesthetically. So do you want to roll D8 to see what?
Well, it's the 2 option, and then it's going to bounce to someone else.
Mm-hmm.
So it has to be cold damage.
Oh yeah, I forgot to put this number
and each target takes 1d6 extra damage of the type rolled for each slot above first. So I get to roll an extra d6.
Did you say what was the first amount of damage? Because that's probably enough for this guy.
Oh, well, like 4?
Oh, it's 4. Okay.
Yeah. 4 plus 6 is 10. Mm-hmm. So it's 4 cold damage and 6, also cold damage, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And then it, if you roll the both number on D8, the chaotic energy leaps from the target to a different creature of your choice within 30 feet of it. It's not within 30 feet of any of our enemies, right?
No.
Okay.
It's 60 feet up.
Okay.
And then the twin one, what was that? That was going for, were you going for Ashki on the twin one?
Well, no, I was aiming for the beholder on both of those, but
okay, all right.
But that 13 was probably
missed. Yeah. All right. The beholder is reeling from this strike, because the monk did so well on his last roll. I'm not going to make you roll acrobatics again, but it does look like a situation where you will be falling soon.
Okay. Monks are great at falling.
Yeah, they are. They can be. All right. Anything else from Corvin or Mage?
I think she probably only gets 1 attack, right? So I think we're probably, we're all set.
Somebody else comes charging in at this point. This is a woman that's about 7'3". Her hair has never been washed. She has a javelin in one hand. And what's in the other hand? She has, she has javelins on her back, and she has this great axe with both hands. And it looks like she has been fighting already and is already in sort of a frenzy. Who is she mad at the most? The problem is there's too many of her allies in here. So let's see what she does. I think she's probably going to charge.
Attack one of them.
Yeah, she's going to charge. I don't know if she can get there in time, but let's see. She's going to go for Rosie, but she's got to kind of. Yeah, she can make it. So Rosie is completely flanked by these bad guys. I don't know what she did to piss everyone off, but
had a doggo that was in the way.
So yeah, she is attacking with this sort of anger and zealous energy.
Yeah.
Which is going to make her easy to hit. Oh, you're whispering too. Anyway, she missed.
Okay.
And you will have advantage on an attack with her against her on your turn.
Sweet.
Only her, or would Mage have? Would all melee attackers?
Yeah, anybody.
Okay.
Let me turn off Whisper. I've got to figure out how to not default to Whisper, because I roll above the board. And our poor beholder. Our poor beholder.
Oh.
This beholder was once a great creature. He was born out of the fears of Xanathar about 250 years ago. And he got a little uppity, little no more, and Xanathar didn't like a lot of beholders around him anyway, because he's just, they get in the way of his business. They try to take territory, and this guy got a little too much. So Xanathar killed him. And then Xanathar felt a little guilty about it, because it was a really great dream that created him. It involved some delicious food, and the food kind of congealed and turned into this beholder. And his name was Zarius, but Xanathar killed him. I felt a little bad. So he spent 2,000 gold for a necromancer to bring him back. And so Xanathar kind of liked Zarius, although he calls him Zeri, and brought him in just to watch this part of Undermountain. And, you know, all Zeri wanted was to just live his life. and now he's, you know, doing his job. He doesn't have a choice. He doesn't even remember who he was. So let's see what he does to Tenrail here. That didn't work. Oh, that's because it's the wrong chat. I was trying to use Zoom to roll. Okay, here we go. So Tenrail, I need you to do a Constitution saving throw, please. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's
You
not
mean
so good.
dex?
Do you have advantage because of haste? Saving throws?
I'm not sure.
Those are dex saves.
It's dex save.
Yeah, dex save. Okay.
So if that's a dex save, then yes.
No.
Oh wait. Yeah. Never mind.
So
Although I'm not sure if I did that roll right.
36.
Can I use cutting words on this Bray?
can you do that as a reaction?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
It says on the damage roll. I don't know if an ice dog counts as a damage roll. I think it does.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's how that works.
Yeah, I mean, there's 36 damage.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's.
Oh, 34.
All right. Well, let's cut that by 7. They go ha, ah, ah, and then duck back around the corner.
So one of the eye stalks comes up and looks at Tenrail, just in this beam of smoky black light, strikes him for 34 damage. But then when Shido comes in and does it, it helps it a bit.
I don't know why. I think it just distracted it at the end, and it
He's
like
like,
started to turn and just mixed with the tail end of it. Like, that's a nightmare.
Okay, so and I am going to make you roll an acrobatics because you got hit hard and you might fall off.
So that's 25 points total.
That's how the math works. Sure.
All right. So that leaves me at 5. And then I'll do an acrobatics roll, which is either a 22 or a 27. Not sure. Haste gives me advantage on acrobatics, but
Oh well, either way, you're firmly planted on this beholder still.
sure.
But there's more. All the bugbears are running in now. There's really nowhere for them to run to, so this is a future problem for you. So these huge goblinoids are just charging in one at a time, shouting, hooting, hollering. It looks like you have the entirety of the Xanathar's forces here. Well, you don't know that they're Xanathar's forces, unless you could recognize those symbols that they all have painted on them. But there's no one, I don't think they can get to anyone in particular, so they're all just charging in, and that's all they do. And it's back to Tenrail.
Okay.
There's a whole army of a bunch of beasties and baddies beneath you. The beholder zombie is shaky at best. It's definitely going down soon, and it's maniacally trying to get you too.
Okay. So
and it won't be able to do that until the end of the round.
Yeah. Well, I could. Well, first off, so this guy's dead, right? The guy in front of Marin?
No, he's still prone, but he's not dead.
Right, so Marin's gonna switch to hand axe and sneak attack him. He has advantage on him because he's prone.
Yep.
So we'll do that first. Nice, dagger works. And it's a 21.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely hits him.
Or 19, whatever. Okay, so it's a D4 plus a D6. I'll do the D6. So 9 total.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's still living. My connection to the server has been interrupted, so I don't know if...
Yeah, mine too. So
it's back, I guess. Okay. I think it's back. All right, so he's still living, but he's bloody, and he's starting to cry out prayers to some god you've never heard of, and he's saying, "Why me? I just wanted a job. I've got 2 little ones at home," and he's just kind of weeping and crying, and doesn't understand why everybody's picking on him. He said this was supposed to be an easy gig. Anything else you want to do?
Well, Tenrail is going to finish off the beholder. So he's going to attack 4 times.
Henrail, I love you so much. Please get out of the way.
Well, I might die, but it'll be interesting.
I love you so much. Do you see this big field of people I would like to hit? Please don't make me... Please!
So that's most likely a miss.
Wait, what was it? Because beholders aren't very... At least beholder is... No, that hits.
Oh, well, I rolled 4 times, so I'm not sure if an 11
the 11 does hit, yeah.
Okay, then they all hit.
Yeah. So that's a dead beholder.
Okay.
It's not just that it's dead. The punching and the striking makes it explode into just a rain of rotting guts and filth and stench.
So here's the other question: can I shadow step off this thing after I punch it? And
did you use your bonus action already?
I did not. That's why I only have 4.
2 of the punches are one of the punches was your bonus action.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't realize that.
Well, no, he's got a bonus. He has an extra attack from haste.
Yes.
The first 2 strikes would have killed it, so you don't,
okay.
don't have to use the bonus attack.
All right, so I will shadow step very heroically behind Marin.
If you get close enough to me, I can heal you.
Oh, so can our totally useless NPC. I'm not sure who's controlling the cleric.
I am.
I
made him a coward.
I'll shadow step over here. So bravely behind my peers and colleagues.
I like it.
Tenrail. Okay. Awesome. There's lots of blood and guts and gore in the middle of the area there. We'll call it difficult terrain, but I don't think that matters. Rosie, what are you doing?
All right. So Rosie, as a bonus action, is going to twist one of the light bulbs in the handle of her rapier, and the blade is going to heat up and get real hot, and now it does a little fire damage. And then she's going to, and also counts as magical, so she is going to stab this person behind her with advantage 2 times.
Is this 7'3" woman?
Yes.
Okay.
She's going to stick her in the knees with a hot poker. So the first one is a
Nadia
crit.
the Umbit, and so we need a size.
Yeah, size comparison. I'm stabbing her in the knees.
This is Nadia. This is Rosie.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So I crit.
Yeah. Nice.
So woo-hoo. I got 2+2 from the arcane weapon. So 4 fire damage, and then another 17 piercing. And then I'm going to throw in my arcane jolt, which does an extra 2d4. So it's going to be 4d4 because I attacked with a magic weapon. So /R 4d4 for an extra 10.
Wow.
And then for my second attack, I will do 14 more damage, 4 of which is fire.
So, is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
That'll do.
Nadia says, "I'm still standing after all those hits."
All right.
She also says loudly, "Ashki, go get the marker."
All right. And Fitzpatrick on his turn takes the dodge action if I don't give him a command. So he is dodging.
Okay.
Gives him, attacks against him are at disadvantage. And then Rosie's going to scream out, Auric, please, we need your help, and try to convince him to run in here. So in a fit of like, he's going to run up here, stab her, and then run back. So he'll stab her and then run back because he can't stay in this space. So he's going to stick this person right here. Forget her name. Ashkey. Oh, sorry. Ashkey.
Yes.
Is going to
yeah, that to the left is really important.
I bet 8 doesn't hit.
It does not.
Okay. Well, he was being a wuss anyways. He wouldn't stay in place. So.
Or making tactically sound decisions.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, she would get an op attack because he ran away.
Well, she will use it. No.
Okay.
Ashkey. Seriously. Seriously. This was supposed to be a hard combat.
She paused.
All
right, that's me.
All right. So Ashkey, having gotten this command from you don't know her name, but Nadia the Unbent, twirls the sword and puts it into its scabbard and just turns and runs. And she does so in a very disengaging way.
Okay. Wait, so the Iron Defender might have something. Hang on 1 second.
Sure. I'm going to chart out her course here while you're doing that.
How hurt does she look?
No. Sorry,
she looks bloody. She is. She got hurt bad this last time. But she's not running away. She's running towards something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So, Shido.
All right. I wanted to do something about that, but this is too good. Yeah, let's play it again, Sam. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw for me, or a dex save. Dex. We're gonna play fireball.
Okay.
Lovely field of dreams.
Yes, it's perfect for you.
Everyone?
No, just the bad guys.
I'm centering it like. Oh, can I click on stuff and like show you where I'm? Not really. That guy like in the dead center. I'm basically centering it on him.
Yeah, you can hold down the.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I mean, it's everybody.
Yeah. That'll catch the squad. I need to catch the squad and miss my squad, so.
Yeah, so this guy probably won't get hit.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to hit him
or her.
And obviously not her, so.
Okay.
Cool.
So I need to turn off Whisper. Sorry.
You're good.
Never Whisper roll. Never do it. Okay.
But it likes to.
Right, so let's roll for the bugbears first. So we have this guy. Is this guy in range?
No, I don't think. Yeah, no, he's not, because that would catch Fitzpatrick and Rosie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's 3 bugbears.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it. Quit whispering.
35 points of damage. Halved if they save.
I might not need a roll. Let's see. What? Yeah. Okay. So this guy saved.
Okay, so he takes half. So 17.
He's very crispy, but still alive. And this guy did not save.
Beautiful.
And he is blown up.
Good.
This guy did not save. And he is blown up.
Bye. Thank you for stopping by.
All right, so those are the bugbears. Now the thugs, I don't think they can survive this. They have, oh no, they have a bit. Okay, so I'll roll for them.
As you're rolling, I will say that Javari is going to come down and sidle up over to Tenrail, and he's going to cast Cure Wounds. Because he can do that.
Is this a new spell?
Do it, Jarrett.
Yeah, never heard of it. Jarrett!
Wait, what was the DC? I'm sorry. I forgot already.
DC is 15.
All right, so this guy's dead.
Bye. Okay, so Tenrail's going to take 10 points, 10 hit points back.
That guy's dead.
Oh, bye.
That guy's dead.
Bye.
The guy on the ground, he was in range, right?
Yep, he's definitely left.
And he has a disadvantage because he's prone. It doesn't matter. He's dead.
Bye.
Okay. Well, that made it a little tidy.
Nice. Good.
Nice and clean now.
And I will, as a bonus action, I will inspire Corvin. And say, can you? No, I would inspire Tenrail. Like, can you go get her, please? The one that ran. You're very fast. Go get her. Pats him on the shoulder awkwardly.
I kind of missed something. Did someone run?
Yeah, Ashkey came running. She was commanded to go get the marker, and so she's running to go get the marker.
Sure.
Sweet. So you have an extra D8. Do what thou wilt.
Is there a way to see other people's HP? I only see mine and my controlled characters.
Yeah, I could probably change the settings so you can see that.
I mean, at least I just want to see our party HP is all.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
right.
I do not track mine on there, but okay.
Okay, so my question to myself is how loyal are these thugs? So I'm gonna do just a quick little. Oh, they're pretty damn loyal. Okay. So there was carnage, blasting carnage that killed a lot of their friends. One in particular was going to make a move on one of them later tonight, and has forever lost that chance.
Yep, good.
And so he is livid.
Should have moved sooner.
Yeah.
And he comes charging in. Who is that? That's Oric, right?
That's
No,
Mage.
The blue one is Mage.
Yeah. Oh, that's Mage. Okay.
Mage the Barbarian.
So he comes charging in Mage. And tries to hit Mage with his mace.
Nah.
Misses. See, he must not have been that mad.
He's overcome with emotion.
Yeah. And is that it for the thugs? They're all dead except for that guy.
What about this guy over here?
That's a bugbear.
Oh,
He's not. It's not his turn yet.
I see.
Yeah, I think Shido blew up all of the thugs. Okay, Corvin, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I think I'm going to cast a spell.
I mean, there's still a scary lady behind Rosie.
I don't know if I have line of sight to her.
Over Rosie? Yeah. Oh, wait. Not really. Not from where you are.
Yeah,
You'd
that's
have to
like
step.
behind Rosie. I don't.
But you
think-
can move past. You can move past the dwarf.
I like that Fitzpatrick actually takes up more space.
Oh my God, that's true. Oh.
He's a big
Hold
he's a
on.
big doggo.
Is there a bugbear next to Fitzpatrick?
Yes.
Oh, unacceptable. I can see that. It's gonna be a oh yeah, so let's see, there's a thug in front of Mage, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna twin this, one for the bugbear and one for Mage. I mean one for the thug.
Okay.
So the first one will be for the bugbear. Here goes my big old macro. I can't see my macro because that's over it. Twin spell. Oh, and hold on, let me decide what level I'm casting this as. This is casting as a second level spell, so ignore the second D6 that comes out of this.
I don't understand your macro. You're going to have to interpret it.
Okay, so 19 to hit the bugbear and 15 to hit the thug?
Yes, they both hit.
Okay.
Oh, no, 15 does not hit the bugbear.
No. The bugbear gets a 19.
Oh, 19 hits the bugbear. Yeah, so they both got hit.
15 to the thug. Okay. Right. So then the bugbear is taking 5 plus 6 is 11 damage. I'll figure out the type if it matters.
It doesn't. Yeah.
Okay, and then the thug is taking 9 plus 4 is 13 damage.
Okay. Well, I would like to know the type just to see what the narrative looks like.
Okay. So 2 and 3. 2 and 3. I think I am inspired to be the foil to these fireballs. So that first one, the bugbear gets hit with cold damage. And because of the sudden change in temperature from fireball to cold, the second guy is hit with thunder damage.
Yeah, nice. It's like the thunder hits him so hard, some teeth fall out of his head. But he's still around. He's still standing. He's just not looking very good.
Okay.
Oh, Nadia.
Aabria, did you say something?
Nope, I'm just booing in the background like, ugh, teeth falling out. I hate it.
Okay, Nadia the Unbent is cornered.
Oh, and then I should roll for mage.
Oh, right. Sorry, I skipped her turn. Go for it. Assume she's going after the thug that's in front of her.
Yeah. The big two-handed longsword swing.
That is a miss.
Yeah, no, I
barely.
I don't think she has advantage. So, okay, yep.
All right. So Nadia is frightened, but is cornered. So she's just recklessly swinging her great axe. And I
did not mean to do that.
That misses, right? Because you're 20 right now, Josie.
Yeah, that misses. You can't hit me.
Can't test this.
Yeah.
There we go.
The problem here is that Nadia the Unbent does not have any magic. All she has is her great axe.
Yeah. Bring it, Nadia.
Womp womp.
She's looking frightened. She's seen her entire crew just blown up and obliterated, and she's cornered. She can't get away. So she's reckless. That was a reckless attack, which means you get an advantage on her.
Yes.
Good to know.
Uh-oh is dead. There is no beholder. His miserable life is over.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this bugbear is going to go after Merrick. Is it Marin or Merrick? I'm sorry, I've asked that 3 times now.
It's Marin.
Marin. Okay, he goes after Marin, the dwarf.
Guys, go.
And he only gets 1 attack. Oh, that might hit. So 17 points of damage to Marin. I don't think Marin has that much. He has 11.
Yeah, I think he might be an ex-Marin. So, yeah, he's at -6.
So the bugbear just comes down, cleaving. Now, he could be stabilized. He's unconscious. He would have to have -12 to be dead.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. There is another bugbear who will go in and finish Marin off.
What? No. Cutting words?
Yeah, you can use it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So that makes it.
Look at me. What the fuck are you doing? There are so many alive people. That's a bitch move.
They're
And
bugbears, man.
yeah. I rolled a 1.
So that's okay. Math. No, what happens? Oh, actually, you know what? It doesn't work in this case. What happens if you get attacked while you're unconscious is that you get an automatic fail, death fail.
But don't they still? It still has to hit. So
Still
he
has to hit.
technically has his armor up. So whatever his attack was is 1 less.
Unfortunately, Merrick's 13. Oh, he misses. Yeah, but it was an advantage, and he rolled low. Okay, so yes, at the end of the day, this bugbear missed.
Oh, thank God.
So we still have Merrick.
Yes, he's unconscious, but you still have him.
Awesome.
I think that's it for the bugbears.
And I just do this at the bugbears.
All right, we're back at the top. Round 3, I think. Tinrail. So you need a recap? You can kind of see what's going on.
No, I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, are you doing a recap for our captive audience?
Yeah, well, I think it's pretty clear, but we have just a handful of these creatures left. They're fighting now to the death because I rolled an 18 on their morale, which, by the way, is not a 5th edition rule. It's just something I do.
I like it.
Okay. So I will run after our departed person. So I'm still hasted. I have an incredible move.
Mm-hmm.
Unless this person has moved since we last saw her.
No, she has not.
Okay.
Yeah. Isn't like your base move like 90 right now?
It's without the haste, it's 8 squares. With the haste, it's doubled. So it's
so 16.
I don't think
I'm going to catch the hell out of her.
I don't think she's going to get away. She can't outrun you, so it'll turn into a grapple situation soon, I think, or you'll have to attack something.
So I will come up behind her and do a stunning strike.
Okay.
All right.
Turn on Chromebook. Oh, there you are. Okay.
This is that nerve cluster that almost got Malcolm Reynolds.
I rolled terribly though.
Yeah, you miss.
This might be ugly. Yeah, this might be a drag out fight.
You don't have to spend the key to do the stunning strike until after you hit.
Right.
You could keep punching, and then do the stunning strike when you hit.
Sure, and I get 2 attacks actually. So I'm gonna do it again. And I'm rolling terribly right now. All my good rolls were used up. So.
Yeah. Well, it was a beholder you're fighting, so that's good.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
So you're trying to grab her, and you can't.
Does that include your haste strike?
I don't think it did.
You can still punch for haste, and you can punch for your bonus action.
Yeah, it didn't include my haste. What was the bonus on haste?
Well, you just get an extra strike.
You get another attack.
Well, then I get 2 attacks, 2 more attacks. Let's do this guy. Yeah, I'm just rolling terribly. Oh, there we go.
That one hits. That one hits.
Now she has to make the save.
Yes, save versus Constitution or.
Oh my God, Ashkey.
Looks close. Looks close.
That's a 6, so I don't think that works. So she is stunned, which means she can't move.
You just can't even right now.
Right, and I only hit her once though out of those 4, so only 9.
What was the damage? 9. Okay, so she had.
The first 3 you were trying to fake her out.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget you still have inspiration.
Oh, that's right. So I have an 8 on that.
Yep.
So I have no idea what that does, but it sounds really
Just roll
impressive.
a D8 to
Add it to attacks.
Add it to your any D20 roll for the next 10 minutes.
All right. Well, then if I had done that, then the previous unarmed strike
That would have hit.
any of those great damage rolls, but lousy rolls. So maybe 19 damage is the total.
Okay, she's unconscious.
Oh, great. And she's stunned. Awesome.
No, stun doesn't matter because she's unconscious.
Okay. Well, then I'm not going to burn my key to do it.
Yeah.
All right. So you basically walked and clocked her up in the back of the head, and she fell down. I'm guessing that's what happened. She did not get to the marker. Okay. Meanwhile, I skipped Rosie. Rosie, you're up.
I will continue putting hot pokers into this barbarian's knees.
Okay.
So first hot poker, 16
16 hits.
hits. All right, so she takes 10. Second hot poker, does a 24 hit?
Yes.
So she takes 9. And the first numbers are fire damage, if it mattered. And I'm going to spend my arcane shock, my arcane jolt, sorry, to do an additional 2d4. So an extra 3 lightning or force damage, extra 3 force damage.
So that knocks her unconscious.
Yeah.
Unless you were doing it lethally.
Huh? No, I'll just knock her unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hit her. So I poke her. I poke her again, and then like one of the light bulbs charges up, and I just like twist, and it goes poof, and she like flies back into the wall and falls down.
Awesome.
And then I'll use my bonus action to have Fitzpatrick. Is this a bad guy on the other side of me?
Yeah, that's a who is that? That's a thug. It's one of those shirtless guys.
Oh yeah, Fitzpatrick's gonna eat that dude.
No.
Fitzpatrick bite. Do you have advantage?
No. Oh no. Totally eats this dude.
Oh,
he
no.
doesn't have advantage.
Doesn't matter.
Patrick, no, that will spoil your supper.
Bite and shake.
Like,
So
what
yeah,
did you
so
do? Did you like
grabs
rip
him
off the
and, like,
arm or?
Yeah, he just grabs him by the back and like starts flailing him around, and then just chucks him on the ground and like sits down.
Nice.
He's a good boy.
Okay. Oh, you also have Auric. No?
Oh, right. Auric will run up and do a stab. He'll make a stab. Actually, he's going to stand over Marin's body to protect him.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, actually, no, he hates that dwarf.
That's right.
Yeah, sorry.
That's right. I forgot about that. He does. And it's not because he's a dwarf. He made that very clear.
No, he hates him because he's like a liar or something.
Right.
Yeah, so he's probably like good riddance to bad rubbish, and then does one. Oh my god.
Jeez.
Let's see. Oh, he gets to re-roll that 1 on his D12 because he's got Great Weapon Master.
Uh-huh.
Wait, did you roll double nat 20s?
Yeah, it
Yes,
did.
yes, you did. I'm just going to take him. That takes him out. We don't have to worry. I mean, he may have had pointer.
So it's 11 damage.
That would have taken him out anyway.
Amazing.
In one hit.
Wow.
So he just like cleaves right through this dude with his great axe.
Oh,
And he crits, so it's fine. He's got like savage attacker, so he actually gets an extra D6 or extra D12.
it
But,
just like cuts him in
Oh my
half.
God.
yeah, Auric is my goodest boys. All right, that's my turn. I'm just going to congratulate my friends here on their excellent showing.
Shido. There is one bugbear left who was kind of like, "Argh!" and he kind of now going like this.
Yeah. First things first, Javari's going to come up and use his last cure wound slot to bring Marin back up.
Okay,
Let's do that.
I'll take the X off of him.
Yeah, I'm sorry. No, thank you. And Shido from behind doesn't even move forward, looks down the bugbear and goes, "You raggedy bitch. I can't believe you would attack someone that's down. What is wrong with you? Why are you even here? I killed all your friends and I don't even care about..." And she's going to cast Vicious Mockery and just like shame him. So you need to make a wisdom saving throw against a 15.
Mm-hmm. Bugbears are not wise.
Oh no. This guy rolled like trash.
Okay, so what's the damage?
2! I rolled 1s both times.
Like, gives you that look that, 8-year-olds give their mothers when they just got yelled at. He's like,
Yeah. And I swear to Paylor, if I have to come over there, I will put you over my knee. Go away.
Well, now, hang on.
Don't like that the other way. And
that
that is
it?
my turn.
That's it. Okay, so Corvin, you had an idea?
I do.
What to do
but
with
now-
this furry
now
guy?
I'm distracted. All right, so we're down to just this one bugbear.
Yes, he's been criticized, shall we say?
Yeah. Does he look pretty bad off?
He emotionally, yes. Emotionally, he looks very upset.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's
Um,
been hit yet.
feeling?
He got some fire damage on him. You know, some of his fur is singed, and he's missing a tooth.
He has the
One of
beginning
the
of a
one of the
headache.
big things are out.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do a first level chaos bolt. So ignore the d6s on this.
Mm-hmm.
19 to hit.
Yeah, that gets him.
Okay, for 9 damage, which is either thunder or acid. So let's go a thunder. That seems like the theme for right now.
He's looking pretty broken.
Yeah.
Bones are rattled. He's emotionally shamed, and he's also extremely frightened.
Yeah.
Which for a bugbear is saying a lot. He.
Mage. Sorry.
The mage. Right. I always forget mage.
I did too. So keep swinging. 12 to hit.
No.
Oh well.
Mage needs to step it up.
Yep.
And she's going to be part of this group. Okay, so I think I'm trying to get into the psychology of a bugbear. I think his pride is shattered, and he's sort of like, you know, when a dog has gotten into submissive, and he kind of just like drops his axe and goes on his back like this.
Oh.
And he's speaking in Goblin. I think someone can understand Goblin. No.
I might. I'm double checking.
I have tongues. I'm not gonna waste it on him.
Yeah.
No, I have Draconic and Elvish.
He's saying something in Goblin, which sounds like, you know, a surrender. So he's doing surrender. You know, the universal. No, don't hit me.
Are we out of rounds?
Yes.
Can
Everybody's
Fitzpatrick
down.
go lick his face?
Yes.
Oh. Finish him, Fitzpatrick. What? No.
Killing him with cuteness.
So cute. Sheeta's gonna walk back around the corner, pick up her fishbowl with an octopus in it that I definitely forgot I had because I only picked dumb things, and then comes back around.
Set it down for safety. Yeah.
All right, so the 7'3" woman is unconscious. The Genasi is unconscious, and the one surviving bugbear is submitting in his bugbear way.
Fitzpatrick starts dominating the bugbear because he's submitting. So Fitzpatrick's like, "Oh, I understand this, how this works."
Yeah.
So he's like,
Yeah.
Just standing over him.
"Yeah."
Nice.
Just like tons of drool just pouring all over his face.
I'm going to first of all, Shido, your mastery of fire is incredibly impressive.
Oh my god, thank you.
I'm hoping we can talk more about that later.
I would love to.
I'm only sometime. Well, anyway, and so Corvin takes his knife out and heads over to the 7-footer and is looking at everyone like, "Do we need this person? I don't want her coming up behind us from surprise."
Yeah, is there anything we could learn? I don't really think so.
Well, I mean, I didn't kill her, but I mean, I don't know that she needs to live. She's an impressive specimen.
Yeah, but not friendly to us, and will almost certainly want revenge.
Yeah. Such a waste.
I
agree.
know.
Wow, you guys are really terrible people.
What? You're
But
not
yeah.
here for this, huh?
Well, I could kill my captive, and you guys. Oh, she just fell wrong. You
Yeah.
guys don't know. Oh, it's up to you guys.
I'm gonna check this beast's pockets. The lady, I forget her name.
The unbent.
Yeah, Nadia the Unbent.
Mm-hmm.
And Tenrail, Tenrail gets 6 seconds of being real lethargic.
Yeah, I'm probably like eating a package of string cheese or something while sitting on it.
Oh, snack time.
Some orange slices.
Some fantasy
Exactly.
Capri Sun.
She's really doesn't have much on her. She's sort of this wild. I don't need anything from anyone type. I mean, she has her weapons, which I'm trying to remember what those were. I'm going to look it up real quick. She had a great axe.
Mm.
But that's it. I mean, she doesn't have anything on her.
Oh. I mean, she doesn't have any identification or anything. Hell, if she hadn't screamed, "I'm so and so the Unbent," we wouldn't have even known.
Oh, I wasn't even listening. What did she say?
I don't know.
She has the symbol painted on her chest right here. Of the
circle
with the radiation, like the lines. Like
Did we already make history checks to see if we recognize that?
Yeah, you figured it was war paint or something.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, they all have
I thought that was just for the beholder.
Yeah, we just rolled for the beholder.
Can I look at the this symbol on her and see if I recognize it?
Sure.
Cool.
Because that beholder was real gross, and you don't want to look at it too close.
I did not roll meaningfully. It is. It's a 12.
Can I roll crime to identify it?
You don't have what crime?
Yeah.
Is that thing? That's nothing. You picked a nothing.
Can you roll? I read that book and I know what this is. Well, what you have.
I mean, I'll roll Arcana if that's what it's down to.
No, it's history, if anything.
Oh, history. Okay, I'll roll. But maybe if it's related to crime, just
Well, if it's related to crime, you can get an advantage because you are a criminal.
As Corvin goes over to investigate, Javari is going to come and put his hand on Corvin's shoulder and cast guidance. And he rolls his eyes a little bit and mumbles something about us being very stupid. So go ahead and add a D4 to your check.
Yeah, you just never ran in these circles. I mean, it does belong to some sort of gang.
Okay, I got a 14.
Okay, that's enough. Yeah.
Did you add a D4?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's with the D4. A maxed out D4. Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, you learned this is Xanathar's symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Who is the crime boss of Waterdeep?
I don't know her.
Extremely powerful. Very influential.
Okay. So that was me that discovered that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So this is Xanathar's mark. I'm sure you're all familiar with the organization.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm definitely leaning towards murder now because we don't want descriptions of ourselves getting back to whoever is in charge of that. So.
Yeah, I'm going to need a very compelling argument to not murder. So, and Corbin just kind of squats down next to her with his knife and in a reverse grip of if anyone would rather look away.
Yeah, no, go ahead. I'll turn around and start walking away.
Hey, you want to come help me loot these corpses over here?
Sure. Actually, I could really use a new crossbow.
Let's see if any of these burnt bodies have a crossbow. And she's gonna grab your hand and wade through the burning detritus of old remains and dead thugs and bugbears.
Yeah, there were. You can find at least 3 crossbows that are totally functional.
Nice. I mean, I could. So she picks up one of the broken ones, and oh, even the broken ones aren't that bad. And she like waves her hand over it and casts mending. So if we need more, like if some of this stuff got burned, I can probably fix it.
Oh my God, yay!
Yeah, it's just, and then she just pulls out some tools, right? Because I forgot she has to. So she like pulls out some tools and like fixes it up real quick, and like she's like, "Look, see, good as new."
Oh my God, yay! Oh, I want one now.
Here, do you want this one, or do you want one of the ones that
No, I
didn't?
want that one.
Oh yeah, here. Yeah. She'll touch it, and she'll. What's your like color scheme? Like, do you have like a favorite color?
She is blue with like pink and purple in her.
Okay, so she's weren't there like some flowers around where you live?
Yeah.
Okay,
Aw.
so she's gonna boop it, and it'll turn like blue with like those flowers on the like wood handle.
Oh, she gives you a really big hug.
Yeah.
You're so nice, and if anyone tries to kill me, I'll burn this entire Undermountain to the ground.
I wouldn't let anyone hurt you.
No, I said that for you. You can't
No,
me be protective.
Oh, okay, fine. We'll protect each other.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
When we were looking at the symbol on this lady's chest, did somebody go through all her like pockets and things?
Nadia, yeah, but there was nothing there. However, the other corpses do have. So yeah, you actually find a bunch of jewels that they've been holding on to. You estimate it worth at least a couple of thousand gold pieces. They have they have diamonds and all this stuff. So it's 1190 gold pieces to be exact.
Nice.
Worth of jewels.
Oh, there's nothing on these corpses. Weird.
She just like whistles for Fitzpatrick and like holds open one of the saddlebags for she.
Just like throwing them all in the bag, like, yeah, cool. Everyone was holding. This is great.
All right, so what's Tinrail doing with this Genasi, Ashiki?
Well, I've tied her up. So no suddenly waking up and having to do this fight all over again. Then I've gone through her stuff.
Well, her stuff.
Yeah.
She has a bunch of adventurer crap.
Great.
Sword, rations, rope, backpack, bedroll. She uses a sword, a short sword. She has darts, stuff like that.
All right. So I will wake her.
All right, and she's bound. So she's she's got a headache. She knows what's happened, and she's sort of looking morose.
Yeah. This is like, I would hate to be in your position. Most likely you're not going to survive. But maybe that I can mitigate that if you just tell me where this marker is, and we can just go and get it.
Okay.
I'll explain her situation to her. So I'm going to break this down so you can understand it.
Yeah. Let's go get the marker.
All right. Where is the marker though? Like map wise.
Down the hall.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like are you asking her that or me?
No, meta level. Suspiciously, these look like large crossbows that are about to shoot me down here. I'm assuming this is the marker.
No, it's not on the map.
Okay. All right.
I mean, it is, but it's not marked.
Okay.
Ashiki knows where it is.
Okay. Is this Ashki?
Ashiki knows where it is, but it's not marked on the map. I didn't put it on there.
Okay. So the only way you're going to get out of this is if you show us where the marker is and not put up a fuss. Otherwise, we just kill you and take longer to find the marker.
I understand. I'll show you the marker. It's fine.
Okay. Well, let's go.
Inside checker. What? Huh? What?
She stands up. She's bound, right, like this.
I think they're behind her back.
Okay.
Yeah.
She stands up. Are your friends coming?
Well, I think they look like they're really into crossbows right now. How far is this away?
Not far. They'll go down the hall, go through the old dwarven temple.
Yeah, you know what? I think we will bring them along. So I poke my head through the door and say, okay, well, she is going to show us where this marker is, but so try not to kill her before we get to the marker. And I wink at our captive. I was just kidding. They might kill you before we get to the marker, but we'll see.
To be clear, I only kill things on purpose. So that's.
I don't actually have any reason to murder her unless she like turns on us.
Okay, well, you heard it from them, miss. So you're practically as good as gold as long as you take us to this marker.
What kind of genasi is she?
Fire. She has the hair's kind of on fire.
Can I just say your hair is gorgeous?
Thanks. Are we gonna do this?
Are you guys ready to go?
Oh yeah, this.
Can I insight
know
check
what I'm talking
her?
about.
Yes, you can.
Jesus. Cool. That's a 19.
Okay, she is playing it cool.
Yeah.
And you can tell from her that there's something about this that she's plotting.
Yeah.
But you don't think she's hiding anything. Her gears are turning.
Sweet. I want to like sidle up to her and like put my arm around her and just say like, between you and me, you can't bullshit a bullshitter. And I see you right now. Like I see you. And if you try anything, I will do to you what I did to everyone else you know, without a hesitation.
Since we're speaking plainly,
mm-hmm.
I have no choice, do I?
Yeah, I know you think you're very clever, but I'm crueler than you are smart, so don't try anything stupid. Okay?
I wouldn't argue that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Rosie jumps on Fitzpatrick and walks alongside.
She guides you through and we don't have to look at the map because there's actually nothing to confront. It's all open rooms, which makes it easy for me. But she guides you through this a bunch of corridors into a series of rooms which were once dwarven temples, and as you come in, I mean, it's really opulent and has the kind of cathedral ceilings, and it's all sort of Art Deco and all of these beautifully handcrafted structures inside. And there's been a fresco that was painted on the ceiling of dwarven heroes and dwarven gods. But these sort of slithering kind of Cthulhu-like black tentacles are a mass around all of the frescoes, almost like it's made of the clay and the ink and the paint, but they're writhing around. And she just walks through, just ignoring it, straight through to the next chamber.
I'd like to inspect that maybe with Arcana.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sure.
I mean, it's not a good Arcana, but I'll roll it.
It's gonna be amazing.
Thank you. Thank you for believing in me.
I believe in you.
Guidance.
You want guidance?
I thought that's what that was.
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing.
No, I'm just a bard and I am inspiring, but not using the mechanic.
I got a 12 without any boost.
I mean, it looks like a very sophisticated type of illusion magic.
Ah.
Like a special effect.
Okay. But it's basically this like art along the wall.
Mm-hmm. In the ceilings. Like, I think about the Sistine Chapel where there's sort of fresco in the ceiling, and has these writhing tentacles all around it.
It's an interesting use of an illusion. I don't know if it's hiding something or just meant to look impressive, but it seems like a waste.
Ashki sort of just impatiently waiting on the other side. Are we going?
You don't need to be rude.
It was just a question.
Corbin is like just remembers he's still holding his knife, prestidigitates all the like specks of blood off of it, and resheathes it. Just wanted to have this like of to let the blood off it, and puts it back in his coat.
I'm a murder hobo adventurer too. None of this shit works on me. Can we just go?
I'm cleaning my knife over here. What do you want?
It's this way.
Cool. By the way, I am preparing. I want to ready a spell of hold person for her sudden but inevitable betrayal.
She's fine. She's going along with you.
Mm-hmm.
For now.
The next chamber is huge. And there are a line of dragons that, like in the Museum of Natural History where they reassemble dinosaurs. Somebody have done that with dragons. And it is lining this whole corridor all the way back. And there is one that has collapsed with time at the end, but the rest of them are in their huge adult dragons. We're talking about a couple 100-foot high vaulted ceiling filled with these dragon bones, and it's kind of ceremoniously built as you go forward. And there's no light, lots of dust. It looks like it hasn't been accessed in decades. She kind of gestures with her head.
I mean, are we not going to check any of the stuff out? It looks really cool, you guys.
I would like to see what there is to see here. I'm curious if any of these dragons if people have been leaving offerings, or if there's just anything interesting in the dust.
Yes, offerings, but from probably thousands of years ago. All you see is the residue of what were probably candles. Ancient dwarven coins have been piled up that are, the ones that are still there are corroded. There wasn't any pure metals that you could find. So, I mean, there's nothing of value, but they were definitely worshiping these dragons.
Yeah. That's information that I wanted. Thank you.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
What's the range on that?
Let's put it in chat.
1 million feet.
30 feet.
That's what I said.
Yep.
So she pulls out this complicated series of lenses and starts tinkering with them to get them in alignment, and then points them around.
Let's see.
The
There's magic coming from the Genasi, which is just naturally magical.
Sure.
But you don't see anything else unless you. I mean, if you go towards the end of the room, you'll detect something on the other in the next chamber, which is sort of like it's an illusion. There's an illusion spell going on in there.
Okay. Did you guys notice this illusion over here? There's some sort of illusion magic.
The what? No.
There's some illusion magic over here. I'm not.
It's the marker, you idiots. It's the marker.
Okay.
Oh, right.
That's strike 2. We're keeping track. What's the okay? So
this
what
is uncomfortable. I'm hurt. Can we just do this?
Yeah, when we're ready. Do you really have a problem? Are we having a problem right now?
Just a little impatient.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get that shit together.
I mean, she is.
Don't be a hothead.
Yeah, that's the first time I heard that joke.
I know. God, I am such a good
high five
bard.
up for Shido.
Yeah! Woo!
But not smiling. Just.
Yep. Yep.
The stoic fist bump.
Yeah. Yeah, that was good.
All right, I'm going in. Are you coming with me?
Yeah, should we deal with this illusion magic?
Well, according to her, it's the marker is where the illusion is emanating from. So
Okay.
I'll keep this up. Detect magic lasts.
How did you get to this level?
Hmm?
Didn't you see the marker before?
Yeah.
Yes, and we definitely remember what that was like.
Yeah, I think
Feels like
Corbin's going to
ages that
tell
we've
us
been
all about it.
Days turn into weeks.
Wait, what am I supposed to do?
Do you remember what the marker was? It was an obelisk that had illusion
that's
magic on
right.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well, yeah.
definitely remember that because it was like an hour ago. What are you talking about?
We
Yeah.
had to give we had to turn something over to it. Remember, we had to like sacrifice that scroll to get it to open or something.
Yeah,
Do you remember? Do we have
I
anything?
do.
I may need a minor recap.
We have a magical person that we can absolutely sacrifice to the obelisk.
No, I'm not going to just murder this. Okay.
Well, I'm not going to assume that the obelisk would kill her. I would hope, though.
Okay. You need to recap. Well, that was it. I mean, basically, an illusion of Black Cloak came out and said we need an offering, and when you gave something, the real Black Cloak came and led you off to the next level.
That's right. Okay.
All right. Well. Oh wait, don't we have like a hat of disguise or something that we found?
Oh, yeah, the thing
you
we
also,
stole from...
It's a crown that makes you look like a human.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not giving that up. That's great.
Who wants to look like a human?
I know, right?
I mean, no offense.
Ooh, awkward. So many humans. How weird for them. All right, cool. I think
who
it's
other
fun.
than Tenrail is human?
Aren't you human?
Wait, what are you?
You're the half elf.
Wait, isn't
Very
Tenrail enough to
Oh,
not
you're-
go there? I mean, do we have
Oh,
to count numbers before it's an okay
yeah.
to go there? I forgive you,
Yeah.
Rosie.
I mean,
Basic
oh,
math.
hurt. Like Corvin's basically a human.
Okay. That is offensive.
Oh man.
I can't even see your ears right now, so like I have no idea.
D&D's always about race. It always goes there.
Yep.
It does, is, and will.
Let's get this obelisk over before fighting breaks out.
Who's fighting?
Indeed, who is fighting?
All right. Well, I'll keep my lenses out and move towards the obelisk.
You have to go into the next chamber.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Okay. So Ashki goes in first.
I'm just like speaking quietly after Ashki goes in there. Like, I'm gonna hang back a little and just keep an eye on the reverse, and I'll follow you in.
I'll push past Ashki so that we get to it before she does.
Yeah.
That was the trick. Okay, roll your athletics.
Well, it'd be Fitzpatrick's, and his speed is faster than hers. But
Yeah, he's a big good boy.
I don't know that he has that skill. Do you want me to just roll? What would it be? Dex?
Strength plus 2. Well, strength plus the modifier plus 2. Right?
Okay.
No, he's not proficient. Strength plus. So that's the strength roll, basically.
Yeah.
Also, Chris, I was hoping to fade back and roll stealth before anything breaks loose here, just in case.
Okay.
So is that a reasonable
Yeah,
thing
definitely.
to try?
Definitely. We don't have a turn order right now, so yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that.
What did I roll? Oh, I already rolled. Okay, so Fitzpatrick was trying to get in before her.
Yeah.
She muscles past Fitzpatrick.
Ooh.
It gets into the chamber before anybody else, and immediately that triggers the obelisk. And you hear, "Welcome, adventurer," coming from the other side of the room. "Glad you found the marker. Just wanted to remind you what you look like to me." But nobody's in there yet, so you don't know what he's talking about.
Oh no. Well, and then I'll enter.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see an illusion of talking. There's the illusion of Black Cloak is there talking, and there's an obelisk, and underneath the obelisk is a dead adventurer body that has been there probably for a couple hundred years. It's just a skeleton and all that's remained. And then the back door opens again, like in the other chamber, and the real Black Cloak comes in, like, it doesn't count. She was first.
Oh,
I stab her.
he's with us.
Okay, let's do an initiative check to see if she goes
Yeah.
first. She is still bound.
I rolled a 22.
Hang on,
Nope, 21.
where's my person?
Well, it's going to be Rosie first, and she spoke up.
Uh,
Okay.
Natural 20.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so roll your attack at advantage.
23 for 12
I
damage.
reflect my token.
And I can attack twice with
What's the damage?
12. Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't. I don't have my. Yeah, I don't have my thing up, so it's just 6. But I can attack twice.
Okay. So 6 damage. She had 1, so she's unconscious. You're gonna attack again.
And I
it's
miss.
an automatic crit. No, it's an automatic crit because she's unconscious.
Oh right, okay.
So you just have to keep stabbing her until she's dead. Is that what you want to do?
Oh, God.
So you murder her. You murder her right there. Yeah. She doesn't even have a chance to flinch.
Yeah. And I just look at the illusion and say, "Oh no, we were here first."
It wasn't the illusion. The illusion's gone. It's the real Black Cloak now.
Oh yeah. Oh no, we were here first.
That's really messed up.
It's a race.
Did you say it was about race? Because I'm the only human in this party.
No, I said it is a race.
Oh, it's a race. Never mind.
It's a race thing.
Stop making everything about race, human. God.
All right. Whatever. This way. And he leads you off back through the way you came to go to the next level of Undermountain.
Okay. Did the Genasi have any interesting items, or did we already take all her stuff?
You did. She has all the adventurer stuff.
Oh, okay.
So dart, short sword with her weapons, and then
Well, Tenrail has all her stuff.
yes.
That seems like an important distinction.
Yeah.
You're free to any darts you need.
Oh, well. I do need a light crossbow if we come across one.
Well, there's a bunch of them that they found.
Oh, apparently I have one. It's on my sheet, so I must have one.
Oh yeah. Can one of them have been a hand crossbow, or were they all light crossbows?
They were all light crossbows.
Oh man.
There weren't any roguish types in there.
All right, so I have a light crossbow.
So yeah, you have made it through level 2.
As Rosie's walking, I'm not going to say anything because I remember she was just talking about not wanting to be particularly murdery. So she's just like, I'm just slowly like prestidigitating like Genasi blood off of her. Just like, we're just not going to talk about that. It's fine.
The next time we will be going to the Sargoth level 3 of Undermountain.
Do you anticipate we'll get a rest before stuff, or are we gonna see if we can?
We should take a rest.
It depends on what you do. I mean,
I need a long rest.
the dungeons are about attrition.
Same.
Yeah, I have one of each spell slot left. So.
All right. Well, that's it. I'm going to stop recording.
Okay.
We'll get this up on YouTube, y'all. Now that we're 4 weeks late.
Yay. We're right on time.
Fine.
Right on time. A wizard always arrives when they need it.
Yep.